do that.
Hello.
I'm just like, oh my god, this is
Hello,
so
we're
good.
recording already. Hi.
Oh,
My
hello.
name is Sherry, and I thought
Hi.
it'd be fun to record impromptu. Joining us on our impromptu recording is a singing.
I am Araisa, a raccoon PNG tuber. Eat your desserts today.
That is a Beto.
Hi, I'm Bito. I'm a giant eclair VTuber.
No, you're not.
Giant
It is
eclair.
a Hawk Mage.
I want some dessert now.
It is a Mashichu.
Hi, masih cukup rin yang kalau tidur. I want some fries.
It is a Raven.
Hello, I'm Raven City Meyer. I actually had McDonald's earlier, so I'm good on
I
food.
thought you were about to blast
Wait.
right to oblivion.
And it is a Pata.
Hello.
So, we did some slight story stuff last time, but nothing you really need to care about. Now we're just sort of exploring the Durandal.
Darandal. Also, Beto, you
Hi,
can do.
Nyako.
Anya.
And
Also,
Oh,
Beto, you can do. Oh, she left.
Eh?
Beto, you could try to like commission like an eclair themed dress to wear.
Oh,
I have this idea. Well, you see, I know my mama. She has like a whole Discord server for like updates and stuff. If I ever want to commission, I kind of really want like a little cute sailor outfit, and maybe some short hair.
I mean,
But
You
an
can
eclair would be nice too.
you could still do short hair.
Eclair with short hair.
Eclair
Yes.
short hair. Don't forget the wontons. I
thinking-
can't
don't forget the wand.
can't stop.
Right.
I can't stop quoting that commercial. It's so bizarre.
Yeah, we noticed.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
so-
noticed.
Okay, you viewers, for context, earlier I just showed everyone this small collection of China Star Buffet commercials featuring this large southern dude shilling for this random buffet, and then halfway through you get like this auto-generated text speech where he says spicy beef. It's just what?
Peak comedy right there.
And then my favorite part where he goes, "Don't forget the wontons," in a very happy manner.
Hey, piece of paper, stay.
Everything is funny.
These, I swear, the character in this, it's not, okay, so it turns out it's not just the followers in Cult of the Lamb that are dumb. It's everybody. Because this axolotl, this lighthouse keeper, was like, oh, the lighthouse has been dimming and ever since our leader left, so we've been waiting, we've been praying for the lighthouse to be brighter, but it hasn't. You literally have to add fuel to the fire, to the furnace. There's a furnace right behind them. They're just like, oh, we don't know why the lighthouse is getting dimmer. Dude, I can tell you. You don't have no fuel. I know what's wrong with it. It ain't got no gas in it.
They need propane and propane
Yes.
accessories.
Gas.
I'm gonna
Gotta
step on the
the
gas.
gas. Do you like the look of my car?
Prepare to you and your great light on the shrine. Please bathe in our. Oh, cool! So I can go to Pilgrim's Path to get worship points now too. That's awesome. Nice.
So,
So, who's your favorite Shion character?
Shion character.
Who's your favorite
like-
Shion character?
I like Shion.
I like Shion from Tensura.
Shion. My
Why
favorite Shion is
is
probably
she
the only other
destroying
Shion I
vending
know, and it's the
machines?
one from
You see
Sensei
what's
Slime.
inside?
But
And that's not going to piss people off that you're blasting vending machines?
Nope.
Surprisingly, no. I mean, there
Hi,
was
Pata.
one dude that was like about to buy something from a vending
Ooh.
machine, and Shion just destroyed it. And he just sat there.
Shion says no fun allowed.
No fun allowed.
She would be the kind of person to say that.
She really would.
She just shoots you right in the chest and goes, "No fun allowed."
No photo. That sounds like I don't know. That sounds like when my junior year of high school when we were reading what's it called? The Crucible.
Oh, well, I just.
And there was a quote that said, "No fun allowed."
Yeah.
Come
Wow.
on, fishies.
Well, no, it's just you weren't allowed to dance back then. That was considered terrible.
What? It sounds more like Footloose.
Well, no, it was the what is it? The Puritans. That's what they were called.
Yeah, Puritans were a thing.
And then Kevin Bacon rode into town one day and freed everybody by having them dance.
Yes.
Game Bacon became Bacon.
Why
Oh
is he
my
bacon?
God.
I don't know why. I don't know why his last name was Bacon.
Is Christian
His
Bale a
last
hay bale?
I've always assumed that it was something that he like. It's like a stage name or something.
Was
It
Adam
just sounds cool.
was Adam Sandler Sadler?
Adam Sadler. There is a. I think it's in Red Dead Redemption 2, but there's actually a. Maybe it's not Red Dead Redemption, but there's a game where there's a character named Adam Sadler.
That's small spoilers for a remake. You find a tombstone with the name Adam Sadler.
I think that might have been it actually.
That's the most stupid question. I was gonna
We
say,
You
why
got
am
an
I?
email.
I was gonna ask, why am I Beto?
I was also gonna ask another thing. Why
Okay,
is your
nothing
camera
else,
off,
man.
Shuri?
Oh,
whoopsie.
I thought you were good. Oh, yeah.
There you are.
There we go.
Hold on, count it. Oh, yes. In 4 more minutes, I will be gone.
No. Why?
Because Chainsaw Man is interesting with my papa.
Yeah.
Papa Vito's enjoying it. My mom goes upstairs because she does not like it.
Hope you have fun.
I've been watching the anime, but I've also read the manga, and I'm caught up with the manga, so I also know everything that's gonna go on.
Did
Honestly-
you agree? Oh wait,
Oh, did a new chapter release today? I forgot.
just say if it's a good design or not, cause I'll be. What do you think of the Falling Devil? I still really like her design. Just saying.
Oh, same. I like that she's a chef.
Mm.
The falling devil? So what, did she just fall?
I'll be right back.
No,
So
she'll
they-
make.
People fall.
She'll make you.
Essentially, the devils are embodiments of various fears, and so the falling devil is the embodiment of the fear of falling.
Well,
And
not
yes,
just
she
that.
makes
She
people
is a
fall.
primal fear too.
Yeah, she's
but she'll
primal.
also make you. She'll make you fall into despair or some of like past traumas. She'll make you fly into hell.
Yep.
Was
It's
it?
not just physically falling.
Yeah. Yeah. She could rip
Which is a fun
buildings apart and make other people float. So yeah.
She's also a chef.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's made out of the bodies of her victims.
Yeah, and if you don't like, that's the fun thing. If you don't like her food or you don't eat her food, she will just fucking decimate you. It's great.
I just like how Denji called her a corn dog, and she's like, "Hey, I'm not a corn dog."
Oh, there's sad Momo Morgan.
No, he was eating her, and and she's like, "Oi, I'm not a corn dog."
He was eating. That sounds oddly
Why
strange.
are you
out of
asking
context.
Fireflies?
Does that mean realians are bad people
It's
too?
not suspicious.
Momo,
Honestly,
we were looking
I
all over
usually
for you.
don't watch an anime or read a manga if I'm doing the other. Like if I'm reading
What's wrong?
a
Beyond.
You look kind of down.
if I'm reading a
Chaos.
manga or if I'm reading a manga, I typically don't watch the anime of it because I know what's going to happen
Cutscene!
already. And if I'm watching an anime, then I don't read the manga because I'm like, well, I already know what's happening.
He designed the
But
100
Chainsaw Man is
values
one of the
back
few
when the
exceptions to that.
Federation funded him.
Because I'm really enjoying
I'm-
those.
I know.
I am back, and it looks like I walked into a very important story scene.
She,
Uh-oh.
Daddy
Beta.
isn't a lunatic.
Hey, Beta.
I'm not Beto. Beto just left right now.
Beto just left.
The eternal dilemma.
Flowers, huh?
And she on the
Ooh,
start to
I
try
just
to make herself smarter than she is again.
What a tryhard.
Do you know about the environmental bugs on board this ship? They're actually
tryhard.
nanomachines, you know.
Nanomachine,
Used to
daughter.
keep enclosed spaces like this clean.
Nano machines,
I'd say
hun.
that of all the
Nano.
things
That I like
Professor
yours
Mizrahi
better. Let's go with
or
yours.
anyone else created,
That,
they
that
rank
should
up
be
there
the
pretty
that should be
high.
the title of this video.
These bugs may
Nanomachines,
be
hun.
man-made, but they function as if they've existed all along. Almost as if they were meant to be.
Oh, I don't know
They're
one more
responsive
thing.
physical
Realities
trauma.
are the same.
It's like those
They're-
enemies can't
The
hurt
only
us.
difference between us
They respond
is
to
the length
emotional
of our
trauma.
histories. But regardless of our origins, each one of us has an important role to fulfill in
Meanwhile,
this world.
Cosmos is just standing there, being
I
like,
think she talks. I think she talks in
Dr.
this
Mizrahi
scene
was a
too.
dangerous person, like
Ah.
everyone makes him out to be.
Cosmos is just
And it's
standing
not
there
just because of
menacingly.
the environmental bugs.
menacingly as she does.
The work he did on Realians was incredibly insightful.
The fundamental gnosis research Professor
she does
Mizrahi
that.
left behind played a critical role in the development of modern anti-gnosis technology.
Thanks for the backup, Cosmos. I'm really glad to
That
see
was
you react.
backup.
Empathizing with the feelings of others is a major factor in human relationships.
Although I do not
Well, at least
believe
she's
the
not
current situation
demanding to be
calls me
cleaned
to act
again.
in an economic manner, I am pleased to be of service to you.
I think Cosmos is really funny. Too bad
You're
she
right,
doesn't
kid.
take
This is
instruction
funny,
very
but
well.
for the wrong reason.
I never got to meet Daddy. But he used to talk to me all the time before I was born.
Enemies in Darkwood have grown stronger.
It's all a little hazy, but I remember him telling me that I could become a real person.
Oh yeah, I forgot
I
that
did
if you
good things. Really?
I haven't played Cult of
That's a
Land before, but I've
wonderful
looked into a
memory
lot
to
of it,
have.
and once you defeat one of the bosses of an area, if you go
Great
back
news.
to that area,
After
the
ship
enemies get
arrives at the
stronger, so
Kukai
they're harder to
Foundation,
beat.
They're gonna take us to Second Milsha.
And then they're gonna teach me how to
What
run,
does
so I
that
stop
make
looking like an
sense?
idiot when I do it.
Every time they
have some
say
work to take
Milsha, I
care of
always
out there.
think, for
The
some reason, I
captain's
always
still whining
think
about
they
repairing
say
the
that they're
Elsa,
going
but-
that they're
Some
going to
work?
second militia, not Milsha.
Elsa?
Well,
Because all this time I thought they
I'm
were
sure
saying
they've got their own
second
reasons.
militia, not
Don't you
Milsha.
think it's a little strange that everyone's heading for Milsha?
Second milkshake?
Not really.
Second,
It's probably just a
second milkshake.
coincidence. I'm just glad we saved some money. Not to
Mil
mention
tank.
that this ship's a million times
Second
better
mil tank.
than the
That
Elsa.
is
You think they
like
just
We'll have
chop-
nothing to
her.
worry about if we run
Like,
into the
they
Gnosis
just
again.
travel all
Hey,
the way just to go,
speaking of
just
which,
to see a
did you
milk
check
tank.
out your room?
Remember when we
They all
started
have
like
jacuzzis and
sharing
minibars
some
and-
Pokemon
What's wrong,
fusions?
Chief?
Nothing.
And I
Yeah.
said, do
I'm
not
just
look up
jealous of
Miltank
how easily
fusions
swayed
because they
you
are
are.
cursed as hell. And then people
Oh,
immediately
shut up,
did that.
Shion!
Never think it'd be so
Alan's
easy
a
to play.
better person than you are, and probably somewhat less of an asshole.
Probably.
Whee!
I just want to point out for the record that Alan is probably the most normal character in this
Hey,
game.
we got an email! And we already got a return on our investment. A rather large return.
Wow, 72,000 G's. Alright, we're going to Vegas. What are we going to spend it on?
Well, I have to go shopping for, like, gear and shit, so probably that.
I'm going to go all the way to the Jelly Bean Factory. And buy all their
We gotta go for email!
We just left the room! Slow the fuck down!
Hey, we guessed correctly for the thing! Yay! Go disarm support key, whatever the fuck. I don't give a fuck. Whatever.
So you don't give a fuck, miss? But I want you to give a fuck. Just a little, please.
Just a little.
I'll go hungry. No.
Oh my
I'll
god.
go-
honey. Oh my
I'll
god,
go
honey.
hungry if you don't
Oh
give a
my
fuck.
god, honey. That's funny.
And thus, No fucks were given that day.
Okay, so we're looking for which area had the shop? Residential area. Okay.
Don't beware of the beware of the residential area. It's quite evil.
I like that one entry in Odyssey wallpaper you told me about a while back. It's cute.
They're pretty cute, yeah. I'm looking forward to playing those in like freaking June.
Which one?
The Etrian Odyssey collection.
God, June seems so. Hey, another fucking email!
Yeah, we got an email.
Oh, what is it now, Bunny Bun?
It's from the
Hey,
rabbits.
it's another game advertisement!
They've taken over our tents.
Believe it or not, this is real. I have played Ace Combat 4, but I still think it's just funny that they brought it up.
They really just want to advertise their games with this system, huh?
The game within a game.
I will say this. This is the only one of the series in which they do this, and they don't do this in 2 or 3.
Well, with how jarring they just pop out of nowhere, I don't blame them.
Yeah, this is the only game they do it in.
These worm boys want to play catch. How about they catch these hands?
Can you? I'm very curious. Can you shoot the NPCs?
No.
NPCs?
I thought you could.
It even says the plugin is only meant for destroyable objects.
I Ambrosia. I want to buy Ambrosia.
Okay, so we'll buy this for Chaos when we find him.
Chaos.
Buy this for Cosmos. Don't need to care about these. Oh yeah, the special ammo. So Xion Split Shockblade kind of has a nifty effect where, depending on the type of ammo you equip, the attack will give different status effects. It's kind of a useful debuff tool.
Some fun thing I just noticed. Because there's a shop that I just found that has things that you can both just take and also buy. Whenever you come across an item that's on a platform, if the platform is gold, you have to buy it. But if it's just regular stone, then you choose it and the others will disappear. Blueprint or follower? Let's go blueprint. Ooh, stone walls. Fun.
Okay, so we gotta go west to trigger a cutscene. Cutscene, buddies, the cutscene, buddies, the cutscene, what is the cutscene,
What are you talking about, Xion?
I don't know, I just felt like making up a random song about cutscenes. Okay, I think this is our room. I'm not certain though.
Okay, I need one more flower.
What is our room?
I'm a tire.
Pushing ourselves is bad for the health.
And I'm back.
I'm just wondering now. How would you tell if it's day or night if you're like out in space?
You don't.
You don't.
You just don't.
Oh, welcome to the Kukai Foundation, the place where you will be able to tell whether it's day or night.
It looks like a giant. It is a giant biome.
I believe that the
Space Los Angeles.
Oh!
Space Los Angeles.
You haven't seen anything yet. Wait, there's more imagery.
They sure know how to spend their money.
I can't wait to see the Durandal turn into a skyscraper. It's so beautiful. What? We're going to dock just like this.
Oh,
yes,
wait.
Hi, Joe.
Oh, really?
Hi, Joe.
I never know.
Welcome to Space Los Angeles.
Guides very often. Oh, look, we're docking.
Workaholic.
Get ready.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah.
This is is the only way. This is the only way
I
inside
believe
Space
that-
Los Angeles.
I believe that when it comes to like, you know, oh, how do you know it's day or night? You on space, you really don't. It's just that ships
I
tend
swear
to
to
have
God,
a...
I never noticed this when I was a kid, but the Durandal has so much feeling imagery that it's fucking funny.
We're sideways now. How are we not falling?
Awesome.
It's because of the artificial gravity.
You know, I was just
Let me just
about to
turn
say
that off
that.
right now. Woo!
You just turn off the artificial gravity.
How are you, Joe? Welcome to Space Los Angeles.
Thank you. I'm fantastic. I'm
Welcome to Space Los Angeles.
working on
Welcome
art
to where we're
and playing
gonna
Minecraft.
spend probably a majority of the stream.
Alright.
To answer your question
Spencer-
from earlier, right, about the about like how do they know whether it's day or night? They don't, but I believe that ships that are out in space or like
New Year's Eve is the best time.
like space station stuff, they kind of just have a routine that they go by. So they have like a daily or like daily routine, but they have like a certain routine and it's just set off like they have like clocks and stuff on the ship itself.
Yeah, that's actually their day and
So
night.
they just go by that.
Alright, it makes more sense.
Nice to
then.
meet you.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Kukai Foundation.
No, I think I'm gonna keep my claws.
699996.
I heard about your situation from Captain Matthews in
Yes,
Chaos.
I know. People
Is
can't
everything
figure out if it's
Oh,
669 or
yes.
966.
Thank you for all your help.
Enjoy
Maybe you
your
can help me.
one day.
Maybe you'll help me unravel this mystery as to why my hand says
What's
69.
wrong with me? Acting so rudely towards someone I just met.
Why is my hand so funny?
And
I
you
need
must
to
be
know.
Mama.
Is it a 6 or
I
is it a
received
9?
word from Yo-Yo's
There's no
Rocky,
line to
the
tell.
contact subcommittee.
How do these
We'll make sure
squares
you
form
get
a
to Noche
circle?
safely.
From mommy?
Right.
Water
She
in the
told me to
fire?
take good
What?
care of you.
All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a
Well,
circle.
she seemed pretty busy.
She seemed kind of busy, so I didn't want to disturb her any further.
Mommy ever want to see me?
Can I have like
You know,
one more
as soon as
flower?
I
That's
hear
all
from
I
her
need for
again.
this quest.
All right. Thank you very much.
If I have to go
No.
back in this entire area, if I have to restart this entire area again,
There we go.
I don't want either of these weapons.
It's that Kubrick stare. And now he stands on her tail.
It can't be.
I just doxed him with my eyes.
I just doxed him with my eyes.
Good sentence.
Holy shit.
We barely arrived and this is already silly.
That android Cosmos, she's got an incredible amount of potential.
How
you know.
did this happen?
There's no way she's just a prototype. I'm also concerned about how she resonated with the emulators.
The
No, I
Hilbert
think I'm gonna
effect.
keep it.
I heard they lost the archetype, but it looks like there's more to this than it seems. And don't forget about her engineer. What was her name? Shion?
Yeah, okay.
I think she
Man,
might be
Darkwood
onto
is
Yeah?
really living up to
Oh,
its
fuck
name.
her.
and their powers.
No way. She's just an ordinary human.
And an
Yes,
idiot.
she correctly
She might not
guessed
be
the
as
numbers on my
ordinary as you
hand.
think.
I doubt it. She seems normal enough to me. I guess it's possible, though. After all, she's involved in the highest classified part of that project. The same one Helmer's involved
Helmer
in.
Fudd.
Helmer
The
Fudd.
Zohar Project.
Helmet flood.
Elmer Fudd, but
Listen.
he's from
Why don't we
H-E-double-L.
lay off the Mizrahi talk for a while?
Helmet flood.
Elmer Flood.
Concerned about the
Mario.
Elmer
Like
girl.
from Mario Sunshine. Like the flood from Mario
Like that.
Sunshine.
But with
Do you
Elmer
think she
Fudd's
likes
voice.
being called the child of a madman?
Mario.
After all,
We gotta
Mario.
catch that
Mario.
rabbit.
finally met his
Mario.
end. We saw what happened.
Exactly.
You know that girl's a Realian. Her
I love
memory
Flood.
might be imprinted with
I
something.
think I might die
So
here
you're
because I don't.
saying
I
the image she
forget to
holds of
dodge.
Mizrahi
Oh yeah,
is
I'm
a
about to
false
die.
one.
Oh.
I don't know. That's why I
Oh,
want you
that's
to lay
fine.
off when you're
I'm
around.
about to die.
At least for now, anyway.
If you're that concerned
No.
about her, why don't you invite
Liam,
her down
please.
to the beach? I'm sure it'll
Okay,
help.
take care of the
to
fucking
clear up
range
those
dudes.
things.
It's the beach episode.
Man,
This isn't
No.
a beach.
it's
This
not
isn't a
like that.
beach. It's a bathtub.
I died.
Well, this is a really huge
Space
bathtub.
bathtub.
Then. It's big enough to hold the shark. Maybe even 2.
And also, it's an even bigger bathtub then.
He got a new.
What's this?
And
He
he
got a
got
new
a new toy,
game
which is a
console?
gun.
Oh,
It's your new
fine.
PS5.
no-
Open it.
No,
You have
it's
no
a
idea how hard it was to
gun.
get a hold of this.
Man, it's a stainless steel finished Makalov with the original.
Rob, thank you for
box
the
and everything.
PS5.
I won
No,
at
it's
the
a knife.
Lions Park auction. It was part of their antique weapons collection.
Gun rides with fun for a reason,
It's so
stranger.
weird how they have like space
Not at
tech, and then this is
I
just like
just thought I'd reward
freaking.
you for all the hard work you've done.
I was gonna say 40 caliber, but I have no idea.
Have I gone too far?
Ballistic weaponry?
Just a real gun.
It's just an actual like
Just an actual gun.
gun that uses bullets.
A real gun. A real ass
Come on.
goddamn gun.
Come
I
on,
mean,
Junior. We're
honestly-
not 4 kids. We could show our guns.
It might be similar to. It could potentially be similar to
Junior,
Mandalorians.
honorary American.
You shoot your eye out, kid.
If you think about it, Junior is kind of American because he's in charge of an entire fucking corporation.
It's open.
It's
Oh, poor Shion. Are you sad? I don't care.
Chief, you better get going soon.
It's almost time for the beach episode.
We couldn't kill it.
What's wrong?
I'm just
nothing.
sad.
I'm just too
You've been
stupid
acting
to
gloomy ever since we
move.
boarded this ship.
I thought I was gonna say this
No,
beach isn't even a beach; it's
really,
a
it's
bathtub.
nothing. What?
It's because you
You
said
really think I'm
69 to
acting
that
like
guy,
that?
didn't you?
Yep. No doubt about it.
Hmm.
See? Just like that.
Oh, I just had
Oh
a
my
lot on
God.
my mind.
What mine?
I'm sure
Where?
that's all it is.
Do you think anyone ever had a?
Sure.
You think?
If something
Okay, I'm
bothering
just
you, I'd
asking
be
a very
more than
genuine
happy to
question here.
listen.
Hey,
Do you think-
Shion!
you
Let's
think-
go on and play.
Do you think guys or girls
I'll wait for
were
you over at the
had a
shuttle
crush
dock,
on
so hurry,
Shion?
okay? See you there.
Also, hi
I
Jay.
think so.
I will say this, the game does go through several art style evolutions, so how Shion looks now isn't going to be how she'll look in the next couple of games.
Maybe they'll give you new
all
gyps
right.
when the next game comes out.
Oh my god. There's one space that I'm trying to get to, and my controller's just not letting me.
Okay, but first, before we go ahead and explore our bright, shiny new city, there's a quest we can do.
Finally.
Also, Jay, we're about to initiate the beach episode, which isn't really a beach; it's a bathtub.
You.
Also, welcome to Space
Finally.
Los Angeles.
Space Los Angeles.
Hey, we're not supposed to get to New LA until Xenoderp Finals X.
Oh, we're breaking the rules. We're breaking the rules. We're going to Los Angeles early.
Why does this train look like a soda can?
It's the Soda Express.
Why is this train look like a soda can?
Where the fuck is the Elsa? There.
Probably.
Why does
frozen.
anything look like anything in this game?
So remember that dock
Well, probably-
colony we were in before we got swallowed by the giant fucking Gnosis?
Yeah.
We're going back there for a second.
Alright, so obviously since I'm late, does anyone want to run me down of what happened?
I'll tell you.
She went 69 on some guy's arm and she feels bad about it.
Yeah. Also,
Not
don't
only
forget.
that,
Alright,
Cosmos,
my favorite raccoon.
Also, Jay, don't forget the wonton.
also,
God.
oh fuck me. God damn it.
Did you
What
miss
happened?
it?
No, we gotta get for any people who've played Baldur's Gate, we must gather our party before venturing forth.
Oh, fun.
I hate it when my
If
party
they
is not always
individually
there
go and
with
get
me.
everybody.
That means we have to go get.
No, I think we do. I think it should be relatively quick.
That means we have to go get Ziggy, Momo Morger, Chaos, and Cosmos.
Bobo Burger.
No, I
Bobo
think
Port.
we could just go up the stairs and everyone will
Justifying.
gather.
Um, Like, do we have to like find everyone manually?
Nope.
Or no?
Junior, I don't want you here. Fuck off. Oh, where the fuck is Cosmos?
Damn.
Oh, Cosmos
She went.
isn't fucking here, of course.
She went to the beach. She went to the beach because she needed to be clean.
Because Cosmos is the special little fucking snowflake.
We went to the beach episode without Shion.
You said the same thing about Shion.
I mean, Cosmos is Shion's daughter.
I was wondering about this the other
Yeah,
day.
but
Like,
what were you? Yeah.
I was wondering about this day. Like, okay, okay, she just ran down the escalator.
Yes, I ran the wrong way down the escalator.
Anyways, as I was gonna say, it does kind of feel weird.
That's always fun.
It does feel kind of weird just to see like fan art of people shipping Shion with Cosmos when Shion is technically her mother.
Well, I mean, it's not the weirdest thing people on the internet have done.
I don't think that's a very good metric.
Yeah, it's like most people implied it's like a Yuri ship.
You mean people ship the Metroids together?
No.
No, I was answering to Joe.
I'll say that's a very good metric, I think.
I thought you said like shipping.
No.
I thought you said like shipping two Metroids together, one of them wearing a top hat and the other a bow, and they're having a nice little picnic together.
That'd be awesome, actually. You know what?
Maybe
I think you should write for the Metroid games.
Metroid.
So first, there's an entire giant robot we can buy here now.
I want to hug a Metroid.
You should.
You wanna hug a Metroid?
Yeah, they look very.
For reasons that probably escape me.
They look very.
They'll probably kill you.
They look very squishable.
Just don't let them get on your head.
Oh, I'll give it that, but that's about it. I think you meant buy yourself a Metroid plushie.
I mean, Metroids can be tamed. They take a lot of work, though.
So we can buy a shiny new robot, which is what
Why
we're
does that?
gonna do.
Why does that look like? Why does that look like Cyril Edge without head? Oh, it does kind of head. It's just kind of hard to see.
It's a tiny head.
Probably switch it out. Probably switch it out with Shion.
Tiny head, big body. Reminds me of like very early JoJo art.
JoJo.
Where Araki used to draw his characters with small heads and buff bodies.
Imagine. Wait, that reminds me of something.
That's cute, Joe. The little fishies playing
the fish soccer. I love it.
Oh yeah.
So, you mean like this? You mean like this?
If it's Buff Natsuki, oh
no.
Yeah, kind of like that, basically. Yeah.
Essentially, yeah.
Aww.
You may have noticed with
playing soccer.
You may have noticed. You may have noticed with like current JoJo art, where Araki has drawn his characters more slimmer.
I remember seeing a meme that was like Splatoon 3 story mode ending out of context, and it was just that picture of that bear. If you know, you.
I promise there's
I
a
know
reason.
the context.
Yeah, I know it.
If you know, you know.
Bam, 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 bam,
Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room.
That's so hard.
Rato's over here like, hey, I'm old, so come to my home. So come back to my home, and I'll show you how to wield the power of the crown. He's just gonna try to make me gamble. That's all he does.
Gambling.
He's just gonna be like, "Hey, I'll teach you how to use the crown if you beat me in this gambling match."
Welcome to Cult of the Lamb, where gambling and prostitution isn't just legal; it's efficient.
Yep.
Efficient.
That's the thing. You're not far off. I have never played the game before, but I have read a lot about it, so I am quite knowledgeable.
I want to be kind of knowledgeable.
And this other fish video I have.
Fish, yes, fish, yay, fish.
Okay, we've done everything we were gonna do here. There's just one more thing.
I need more money, so. Oh wait, let me get my use my devotion here.
Actually, I'll be right back. Let me use the restroom real quick.
All right.
I think my favorite JoJo designs out of like all the parts is the part 4 designs because they like tread between like the middle ground between being buff and being slim.
What's the middle ground?
Character designs is one of the like I
The
like
middle
the
ground
I
is
like
part
character
5.
design, some of the character designs in JoJo, but the art style is the main reason that I cannot watch it. Plus, I've heard people were like, "Oh, it gets better. It gets really good in like Act 4,
I'm
which is
gonna-
like the 4th season or something." I'm like,
I'm gonna
3 seasons of bullshit.
I'm gonna say like a hot take and say I've already said it before. I think I'm just gonna say that I don't like part 3 as much.
I have heard with JoJo that I've heard people be like, "Oh, part 4 is where it gets really good," and the way from my understanding, each part is a different season. So I don't want to have to sit through 3 seasons of just bullshit until I finally start to enjoy it. If I don't enjoy a series by the first like couple episodes, or within the first couple episodes, I'm just not gonna watch it.
I'm gonna give like an even hotter take and say that I actually like part 1.
I just can't get
Part
past
one is an excellent start.
Even hotter take. I haven't watched JoJo's. I'm sure if I ever watch it.
Oh, look, funny fish.
Funny fish.
I don't get why people skip part 1. Part 1 is
more
good.
fish.
I like that.
I think it's because part 1 is like a way different tone than the rest of the series. Like especially how part 1 starts more like as kind of like a Victorian drama before the vampire stuff comes in.
Oh yeah, we were talking about bathtubs earlier, and I just remembered.
Isn't the beach? It is a
I sent a thing.
Do you think love can bloom even in a bathtub?
Do you think love can bloom even in a Xenosaga game?
Do you think love can bloom even inside Shion's empty cranium?
Probably not.
You think?
Perhaps.
No.
You
You
think
think
love
can bloom inside Cosmos's belly?
Why your belly?
Have you seen the mod where she absorbs a bunch of gnosis inside her tummy?
No.
You
That's
should.
where love
It
comes
is
from, Hawk.
It is whack.
She absorbs all the love in her tummy.
She is made of love.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I don't want decorations and shit. I want like
Also, there's that GIF again of
what?
You're a flower seed.
she just
And
nod and
when
like
I get a
whole
boat,
body.
Yes.
yeah.
How the fuck does that? What's a nod? That was almost a bow. Like sideways.
I thought the kid was following you for a second. Go back to this blooming onion. You ever seen what a blooming onion looks like?
No.
That
Looks awesome.
That's what
Probably not.
I am surprised none of you have ever seen what a bloom looks like.
I have.
I did find out recently that eggplants
I
get
might
their
have
name
seen it,
from the fact
but
that
I
when
don't
they're
know what
growing
it
still,
looks like.
they look like eggs.
Okay. For everyone else besides Joe, this is a blooming onion.
Onion.
Oh,
It's pretty dang good.
that's neat.
This,
What
this is
is
what
that?
this is what this biome
Oh.
this is what this biome looks like. A blooming onion. Oh yeah, beach episode.
This biome is a blooming onion.
Oh, this really is a
Damn, I
beach
would eat
episode.
those.
Wait, beach episode.
It would have been more.
Shorts known to man.
I'm not gonna lie, I would have been more amused if they were just at a bathtub and they were all crammed in together.
Oh God, it really is the beach
That's
episode.
a hot
Suddenly, I
spring
want to.
episode.
Suddenly, I have an uncontrollable urge to see Xion get hit by a volleyball in the face.
Same.
Backstory.
Wait,
time.
what beach are they on?
Would you laugh at me if I told you
The,
that
the beach
They're
of
in
space.
space.
It's the beach of space, Los Angeles.
Cosmos. Showing
Beach
emotional
station
behavior?
in space Los Angeles.
Hey, look at that. Cosmos doesn't have the colors yet.
It's the first Cosmos.
Really? We should definitely keep an eye on that. Cosmos elemental data structure.
Yeah, the one that destroyed everything.
Like that's certainly not out of the question.
Wait, so that's Leshy. That's wait, who the hell are you?
Who the hell indeed?
Well, later is always good for business. I mean,
She was empathizing with Momo back
Playing
there.
games with half of a PS5 controller, I see.
What the fuck? What? You're right. It does look like half a PlayStation controller. Where's the other half?
What's the matter,
Xion, what
Chief?
did you do to it?
You didn't come down to the beach just to stare at a screen all day, did you?
she broke it in half and was like, well.
Sorry.
Oops.
In a bit.
No, I
Sorry.
can't. I'm busy downloading manga so I can read all day while I'm on the beach.
Cosmos.
I'm busy
It's got a
downloading.
lot of black box areas that
I'm
even
busy
we can't
downloading.
analyze.
You're downloading more RAM.
Selling
We're
malware.
painstakingly analyzing it bit
Malware.
by
I am
bit so
actually the
we
type of
can
person
recreate
to
their
do that, though.
original
Like,
form again.
go to a beach and just not get in the
only
water.
person who knew everything about Cosmos was Kevin.
Just busy trying to roast someone on Discord.
I just noticed that Alan's bathing suit was clipping to his skin.
Say, Alan. Do you think
But
Bynum and Junior are
it's
father
the new
and son?
it's the new trend.
Hi Thursday.
Really?
Welcome to Space
Hey.
Los Angeles.
I've heard rumors here and
It's
there.
the beach
Some say
episode.
Guinan cloned himself,
Awesome.
while others say Junior's his illegitimate son.
pretty-
Yeah, you're right. I can see it clipping from his skin.
Yeah, I tell you.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I
You
can
can
see,
actually
now. I
see
can
that,
see it.
Momo? I'm an observational
Funky.
realian.
Why does
They're not
Xion
just
look like
siblings
that?
Or father and son.
What do you mean?
But
What do you
at the
What do
same
you
time,
mean?
they're not
Look, like, wait, when it cuts back to her,
that
look
sort
at her
of thing
freaking. Okay, well, when it shows her
Their
like
DNA
more of her
only
body
has
though,
to differ by
like she
0.1%
looks,
to make them different
she doesn't
people,
look
right?
right.
Hey, who's an illegitimate son?
Maybe it's that posture.
That girl ain't right.
Maybe it's
beach
just
No, it's
uh,
like
maybe it's
doesn't
just
her
the model
form,
being
you know, that
off.
It's our latest product.
her forearms seem just
way
too
dressed.
thin. Oh my god, this guy's not much better.
You can't have
Let's
these
see.
guys all the time.
All the character models don't look particularly
You
great.
see his right arm?
Look, it's
No,
a
The way
PS.
it's like,
It's a PS2 game.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, this is a freaking PS.
What?
Might not.
Body proportions.
It's
By
my
proportions.
I hate thunder.
it looked okay. It looked to me like Xion's shoulders were like super angular and wide.
I'm just gonna say,
And it
this
just didn't
isn't
quite fit her.
Raven. This is a
What?
Raven. This is a PlayStation
What's
2
going
game.
on?
Are you really expecting like higher quality models?
That's fair. You know what?
I mean, to be fair, you'll see higher quality models during like 2 and 3. This one's kind of like early installment weirdness. In fact, if anything, 2 and 3's models are a bit too high quality. You'll see.
What year does this game come
Lovely.
out?
Well, you gotta remember, this is around the time where we're still trying to push the capabilities of the PlayStation 2
No
by
wonder.
introducing like new
So that's
models
his.
and
So
stuff.
that's his name. No wonder he looks similar to Albedo.
She's a beta.
So, how can I help you?
We're currently
Could help
headed
it by
your
figuring
way,
out why
and we're
my
carrying
hand
an
says
unusual
69.
package. So I thought it best to inform you. Oh.
We secured it
Can
from
you
an
try to do
unexpected
69
source.
with your
The
arms?
Federation cruiser Woglinde.
No, but you can perform like Z
It's an
moves.
emulator.
The
Z
12
from
one.
Z
It's
moves.
it's 12
That matches the
1.
UTIC records.
Why is
Right.
it no
I finally,
Pokemon
There's no
Center moves?
I
question that
can
it's
play,
responsible for the
I can
planetary
play, I
disappearance.
can emulate
Assuming
my
they haven't
own
constructed
video
any more,
games.
that's all of them. Aside from the original, of course.
That's clearly impossible. Now that the only man who can create them.
It's funny you say that because I'm trying to download Dolphin right now.
And one more thing.
Oh wait, this is the area for the frog.
We have the
One more
Contact
thing.
Subcommittee's
I
100
fucking-
series prototype.
Don't, one more
How
thing.
did that
Don't forget the
wind up in
wontons.
your hands? One of our passenger
I was trying to figure out what area
The
I'm in.
wonton.
is the ability
I
to
was trying to
attract
figure out what
that
area
sort of
I'm in, and I just realized I'm in the air. I'm obviously in the area for the frog because
Not a coincidence,
um,
but a probability.
I did the
as a certain
grass worm.
acquaintance
I
might
just
say.
finished that one.
Anyway, I'm concerned with what the
Calamaris
UTIC
is the squid.
organization is up to.
His is
You may need to step
his
up
is
your
like in the water
precautions.
area, and there's one that's got like cobwebs near it, near the door, and that's the one for the spiders. But this is obviously the frog.
Along came
I
a
processed
spider
that
and along came a spider and sat down beside her.
Assuming they have no emulators in their
I love
possession,
him the entirety of Spires, man.
the odds are that they'll go after the
Spiders.
original sealed on old
Spiders,
motion.
man.
Not to mention,
Oh, this is not where I wanted to be. That's fine, I guess.
I don't know what their
Voodoo.
ultimate goal
Remember
is,
that name also.
but we can't
Voodoo.
allow that thing to reawaken
Voodoo.
again,
Woo?
no matter what.
Voodoo.
Understood.
Ooh woo?
Oh, God.
I'm looking
Ew.
forward to seeing you again.
You know what? Sure, call it Uwu. That will be funny once we finally see what it is.
What about
Yeah, call it
what about
Uwu. I'm fine with that.
Ulu Bowl?
We're searching for Reuo in Space Los Angeles.
Oh my
That is
God.
the dream.
I know someone is gonna. I know some of y'all want to just dub whatever he's saying, but with Owo.
So now we get to wander around the place, and we got an email!
Yay!
Yeah.
Funny email.
Yay!
Where an emerald goes.
I wonder where
Yippee.
it's from.
Snake charmer.
Snake
Oh,
Charmer.
Who cares?
Well, they have a job listing where you can go on a
Yeah.
date with Solid Snake.
Shianosaki, you murdered the one you love?
Wait, what?
Congratulations, Shion Yuzaki. You get to go on a date with Solid Snake. That's why they call it Snake Charmer.
You make
That's not
Snake fall in love with you. You're a snake charmer.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite. That's my favorite version of Snake from Metal Gear.
Is this a side quest or is this a main quest?
Yeah, it's a side quest.
Shion,
Just
why did
please reply to the
Shion?
email immediately.
Shion, why did you murder Solid Snake? What did he ever do to you?
Never.
Have we just
You
played
killed
out
my favorite
Shion being a murderer
character.
now?
Solid Snake had posters of Shion in his locker.
I don't remember if this game also came out on the GameCube around the time.
No, it doesn't. No, it didn't.
Uh.
This was a PS2 exclusive.
Yeah.
I mean, did this game also reference other PS2 exclusives like Tekken 4?
Or
Hey,
Pac-Man.
Ziggy.
Xion, I heard there's a virus going around and that you were responsible for it.
I wouldn't be surprised if she unleashed the T-virus in this city.
Oh no.
You said virus, and I thought you were talking about COVID, and I thought that's where the joke was going.
What was the name
Oh
of
my
that virus in the
god.
Summer Wars?
Yeah,
The-
Shion is
the-
So we get to
COVID.
walk on top of the map.
About the same thing.
What? That's the beach.
Excuse me?
What the fuck is
This
is this what Los Angeles looks like?
Yeah, these Los
It
Angeles.
I
looks
hope.
And also,
it look it looks like a diorama.
That's because all these people are plastic people.
And now we get to play a quiz.
Destroy
Los
Runner.
Angeles and Iran.
Question one.
Question
What's the
one.
name of the park?
I
Alright.
would have said fuck it to me.
Talk it to me.
Take on me.
Professor
I said-
Scott Vandercum.
I said suck it to me.
Unattractive tuxedo, irresistible leopard print bathing suit. What are these?
Who's all
answers?
fired up about the drill? Kamina.
James.
Wine.
I can't
What's
speak
the
in
name of the girl that
darkness.
can't speak? Ludi.
And the game breaks.
Broken.
And the game
Oh,
breaks
we
upon
broke it.
beating it.
I can't believe
Best
Xenon
game
broke an
of all
arcade
time,
game.
10
You
out
gotta
of
pay
10.
for that.
Game of the
Xenon.
year. This will surely cause another arcade revolution, just like Street Fighter 2 and Pac-Man. An arcade breaks out after one use.
This is reminding me of an urban legend called Kill Switch. Anyone know what Kill Switch
Kill
was?
Switch.
Nope.
I think I might have
Don't
heard of it.
care.
So-
probably not.
So, who joined?
Howdy.
Welcome back, Nya.
Hello, Nia.
What
Is it-
the
is it
fuck?
me, Nia?
Okay, you know something? Now
It is
Twitter is telling me to subscribe to Mr. Beast.
You know what? Yeah, Twitter told me to fucking subscribe to Mr. Beast too. You're not the only one.
Happening. It's happening to everyone. Not just now. It's told me subscribe to John Krause. Who the fuck is John Krause anyway?
Krause.
Man, I keep getting
John Krause.
Young Krause.
emails from like
It's
politicians and stuff and talking about shit. And it's like, hey, we're doing this again or whatever. And I'm like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. First of all, I didn't subscribe to this shit.
As I was
It's
gonna
like-
say.
Before you say anything, alright, I'm just gonna say this. Twitter, I am not going to subscribe to any of these people. Although Mr. Beast is cool, just wake me up when you let me know to subscribe to Tony Glazer. If you send me a notification to tell me to subscribe to Tony Glazer, I will do it in a heartbeat.
Back again, Nya.
Give me a
Gla-
gun.
Tony
I want
Glazer, the real
I
one.
want the gun. Give me the gun. Give me the gun.
Anyways, Kill Switch is this video game or urban legend about a game that deletes itself upon beating it the first time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
Oh, it's kind of
And-
funny that it does that.
Yeah, like in the game, you play as a girl with fire powers and a large beast who is apparently invisible, which makes him really hard to play as. So everybody goes for the girl with the fire powers. And the urban legend ends with this 1 million billionaire who brought like one of the very few remaining copies of it, and actually managed to beat the game in its entirety, I think. But all the live stream consisted of was just him crying in his chair. That's the urban legend.
Ooh.
Ah, yes,
Oh.
this stupid thing.
That sounds pretty funny.
Your presence disgusts me so much. I'm vibrating.
Oh my god, he is vibrating.
Vibrate.
Wait, why is he dressed like Dr. Eggman?
And yep, he's
I'm
building
building
a
a
giant
Gundam.
robot.
I'm going to call it the Gundam.
The Gundam. Invincible! Giant robot. What is up?
What is he doing?
Listen.
Wait,
Oh,
hold on
for
a sec.
fuck's sake!
Did it?
Listen, I need
What
you to go pick up
happened?
the limited edition of Transformers.
I didn't. I think the fact that there's no music in this place makes this better.
You know what? We know what music I will play with this. The fucking guitar riff from Yakuza 0.
I would have picked.
I think if you don't remember, the music goes like do 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 do
If I were to
do do
pick like
do
a song for this
do do
scene,
do. Yeah.
if I were to
Okay,
pick like a
bye.
song, if I were to pick like a song for that
Attack
scene, I would have
from
picked.
what she wants, Bella.
I would have picked like
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
I would have picked "Life Is Beautiful" from Deadly Premonition, the one that goes.
Life is.
What?
What in the world?
I don't know.
So we've already collected some of these robot parts.
You stupid frog, die!
Oh.
Dude, you used to call me that back in high school.
What?
The frog?
Stupid frog?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I don't know how to do with anything. Yeah.
So we're just destroying things around this lab.
No, that's my ancient robot parts. No, what are you doing?
Shion ruins years of
He
work.
wants us to destroy this shit, so it's all good.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say Cheon ruins years of worship, but worship is not, work is the word I'm looking for.
I'll be right back for a quick one moment.
Okay.
Is that everything?
I believe it is.
Wait, where the hell am I supposed to go?
Yep, it's everything.
I went through here.
And
I impart to you this great philosophical quote. The phrases, "Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned," and "I'm sorry, Daddy, I've been bad," are the same.
Technically speaking, but also not at all. Technically speaking, they are the same phrase, but also.
So for gathering the robot parts, we get summons.
Summons?
Yeah, Shion can use the summons. Only problem is that while they're powerful, they're also very expensive on Ether.
Stupid frog, quit jumping.
I'll show it off if we get a chance. If not, I'll show it off at some point.
I'm down to half health because this stupid frog would not quit jumping away from me. Okay, good. There's a heart there. Tarot card. Everything it damages everything on screen when hit. Okay, that's actually really good. Okay, now is this my order? I guess. Gushin. Okay. Don't lay. You're a frog. Why are you laying eggs? Oh my god.
By the way, I did the collective and executive decision to download Instagram.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no.
Not
I hate using
Bad.
Instagram.
Xenoderp.
Was
I
it
hate how
bad?
it drops
I
im
don't think
no, I
it's
just hate how it drops
Fun.
images. It's really annoying.
I'm gonna
I've
get pumpkin
stopped
for
bothering changing
What?
aspect ratios.
What the fuck? What's going on? I feel like the air is being a little bit weird. As soon as I said that.
There.
What?
Come
What's
on, there we
going
go.
on? Now I feel weird.
Oh yeah, I posted another. Oh, I did want to say to everyone that gave such supporting comments yesterday in the venting chat. I really appreciate you guys.
Aw.
You're
To be
welcome.
honest,
You're
the
welcome,
venting that I
Raven.
sent, the venting that I sent was more just like pointing out the stupid comments and stuff. I wasn't actually mad about it because I kind of expected shit like that. But from what I could tell, a lot of the people, for some reason, it was like they were complaining about it, but it was also on their. It would have had to be on their For You page, because none of them followed me. So it's like TikTok recommended them this, which means that their activity has been, they've been commenting on those types of videos before. So, because that's the thing about TikTok, it doesn't care what your comment actually is, as long as you comment. Oh, what? I've been here.
TikTok's acting hella sussy.
Like, as long as if you interact with the video, then TikTok's gonna be like, oh, okay, we're gonna keep recommending you this stuff because you interact with it, you liked it, or you favorited it, or you commented on it, or something. So you like the video, obviously. So we're gonna keep recommending you those types of videos. I posted another one today with a different filter, and this one had like the different gendered flags. And funny enough, I got non-binary immediately. Whereas the other one took me a while. It kept giving me he, him
Nice.
a couple times. It gave me he, him. It gave me she, they. It gave me they. And I was like, no, none of those. And then it gave me they, them. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
I said, don't let the beard fool
Okay.
you in both, actually, now that I think about it. I gotta shave.
Okay. I
Took
know
a while,
those
but you got it.
I gotta head out.
those fucking filters where it's like, it's I have trouble explaining it. So it's like they spin you like a random bunch of stuff, and then they stop you, and that's what they give you.
Yeah, it's a randomization filter. It's entirely a randomization thing. Some filters actually do go based on like actually you, but others are just most of them are just like it's a random thing.
A little doggy just left.
Back by Joe. Yeah.
Oh.
Resting dog.
Everybody look at this!
I am looking.
Talk to me, please. I'm lonely.
You know what? This should be the thumbnail. This
that
guy
Grimace?
right there.
Fuck. Is that the fucking Grimace?
Yeah, I just had the same question. I was
This should be the thumbnail. Just this
talk
guy.
to me. I don't want to.
You're not going to destroy me? You're talking to me? Wow. I feel so rare.
You should destroy him now.
What kind of story would you like to hear?
So this
I got
is
some
their
pretty
version of the
stories.
Grimace. Wow, wowee.
Fa la 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 la. No, we're not gonna destroy it because I'm not mean.
Why would you destroy him?
Don't mind me. I'm just gonna post this right here.
Leave him alone.
There we go.
Leave him alone.
I wonder if I wonder if we have any more tea. Tea has been.
What the fuck? Did they just shadow drop this Xenoblade DLC trailer?
Are you shitting me?
What, for Xenoblade
Yeah.
3?
Okay,
And is
I'll
that-
be right back.
is
I'm
that
gonna see if we have any tea.
Is that who I think it is? Is that wait. Is that fucking Elma?
What?
I think that's Elma. What the blue hell, man?
Healing Mountain Dew. See,
God, we're losing everyone. Oh no.
No.
Well, this is a town section, so I guess I don't blame you.
the town inside me is Space Los Angeles. I thought you were gonna climb inside and.
So these are
I'm
for the
inside
Xenoblade
and
card game, which we will care about much later.
Xenoblade card game?
No, Xenosaga card game, I'm sorry.
There's a Xenosaga card game?
There isn't.
Yeah. It's the only
Of course
passport we
there-
didn't check
there is.
out.
Of course there is a fucking Xenosaga card game.
It's time to duel.
And we got the fish detector!
It's like, hey, chum. Hey, chum, wanna play the Xenosaga children's card game?
Oh my god. Can I just say how blessed I am to have you guys as streaming partners? It makes me happy.
Aww. We love you. We love you too, Shuri. We also like having fun just messing around with this with this game.
It's to ladder. Where the fuck is the ladder? There it is. Resist guiding email!
Yay!
I was about to say, why is everything so quiet?
I'm sending a picture of you. And then it's just like the transparent Alan.
Oh my god.
Guys, guess what?
Yeah.
You can just take a picture without sending consent.
Squeak.
I have a squeaky toy. I just picked up one of my dog's squeaky toys and I brought it in here. I've got a pig that oinks too somewhere.
Oh yeah. So
right here.
I found this YouTube video. I guess there's something like called Monster Hunter Now, which is like Pokemon Go. I don't get why they would make a Pokemon Go version of Monster Hunter, but whatever the fuck.
You must hunt monsters.
Oh, yeah,
now.
I just saw that earlier. It's like it's
Hunt
made by
monsters
Niantic
now.
too. Yeah, it's made by Niantic.
It's like, oh, same when they made Pokemon Go then.
Oh,
It's like, the name just reminded me of when Iron Mouse was asking Connor for a head pat, and she was just like, one head pat now. I don't want to talk to my followers.
What I miss?
Nothing exciting.
Yeah, nothing much except that the trailer for the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion has been shadow dropped.
Oh, nice.
I still can't believe that.
You know what? Okay.
I still can't believe that Rex became a DILF.
And meanwhile, I'm still trying to. Meanwhile, I'm still trying to finish fucking Future Connected.
Alright, I can't believe you said that. You can't be serious.
I mean, look at him. He looks like a DILF.
Oh my god.
He looks like a DILF?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not wrong, but I just remember what he looked like in 2, and I'm just like, seriously, anything. That's just one hell of a glow up.
I mean, puberty must have hit him like a truck.
Well, then again,
Yeah.
he did end up with a sexy robot waifu, so there we go.
Yeah.
Not robot, blade
Two
waifu.
sexy robot, 2 blade waifus.
3.
Pyra Mithra.
No, Numa
3.
doesn't count. From what I remember, Numa's a fusion of the two.
Also,
I'm not
like,
talking
this is
about.
spoilers for Xenoblade 2. Also, this is spoilers for Xenoblade 2. Fuck.
Oh dear.
I haven't played the game yet,
Big
but I
news.
at least remember that much.
No, but I just want people to get into it, so it's like you don't want to give out like too many spoilers, otherwise you'll just. And you probably just gave away one of the.
Oh no.
Yeah, love to get spoilers.
Oh, you mean how Alvis is a fucking supercomputer apparently, and the whole world was created by an experiment? That kind of fucking spoiler?
Sure.
You know what? I don't care. I don't care about spoiling that. That's a shitty plot point. I don't give a fuck.
What the? Sure, have consideration for your audience.
I
who will
apologize
probably
behalf.
may or may not play Xenoblade.
I apologize on Shuri's behalf. She's been having it rough with IBS these past few days.
Alright, the thing that you sent to the meme channel, I both love and hate.
I'm glad you loved it.
I love it, but I also hate it.
Wait, what did you send?
Look at the meme channel.
What did you send? That's so.
Look at the meme channel.
What the fuck is that thing?
We have to go back in here.
What is that?
What?
That dude does
I don't
not
even
skip
know
arm
I
day, I
don't
can tell
even
you that
know.
much.
What the fuck? Is that the tyrant from Resident Evil?
No, we've been here before, remember?
I don't.
No.
I don't actually remember.
Well, actually,
No,
you know what?
I
This
don't
works out.
remember.
This works out actually because I can.
Hello,
show
we
off
are the Gnosis. We heard about the virus you have reached upon the city.
This works out actually. I can show off Shion's new ether. And I forgot to set it. Fuck!
Haha, you can't destroy us.
That thing that we passed by, it definitely doesn't skip arm day, but it also doesn't know what the hell leg day.
Hey, come back
Never
here.
once heard of leg day.
Come
Leg
back
day.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah,
Just-
honey, you weren't
just
here,
what
so
is
you weren't here, so I'll tell you. So essentially, Shion got a summon. It's called Throny Blade. I will show it off. Basically, we collect robot parts and we get summons for them.
I thought you were gonna. I thought you said.
Oh my
I thought you
god.
said Crony Blade.
Crony Blade.
Guys, hold on. I have to send a thing to
What?
audience show. You need to see this.
Is it Wario? Is it Wario? Is it Wario whipping the nay?
No, it's not. You have to
Oh
see
my
how much
God,
wood
what
I
is-
just
what
got
is-
in the
what is-
game.
no.
Anyway, we'll get into a fight so I can show it off really
Nice.
quick.
Nice.
I wanna eat that Toblerone right there.
Okay, get ready. Throny Blade.
need to.
Looks like jelly candy.
What the fuck?
Oh, Blade
I
Blade.
don't know. Let it rip.
Eat the food.
Let it rip.
It was less of a blade and more like a freaking Beyblade.
Beyblade.
It's kind of a
Beyblade.
really
Fidget
powerful
spinner.
attack, but as you can see, it's also really expensive on Ether, so we're probably not going to use it much, if at all. There is one summon, though, that's going to be worthwhile to use, but that's not going to come until much, much later.
Yes, I want a tabernacle, whatever the fuck that is. Obviously.
Yeah, my internet's slowed down now.
Consecrate
If you hear
resource.
me cutting off at some point, then you know why.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, where the fuck is that office?
I want. Why does it cost money to freaking? Why is
I don't-
69 coins too?
I
Damn.
don't know. Why does anything cost money?
Glass panel office.
I got 69 coins and 69 logs.
Nice.
Well, you pay what you get.
I know, right? I wish that I had
You
69.
know how nice it is?
Things of stone.
I'm doing the hand signal of 69. Yeah, I did.
The team on the go.
I thought about getting a.
You can see how nice it is.
See here, I have thought. I am going to get a tattoo at some point, and I thought about getting my astrological sign. But my astrological sign is Cancer, which people have described as a 69 on its side. So. It's supposed to represent the crab claws.
You mean cancer?
Sonic movie on iPod?
The Cancer is the crab. The astrological sign of Cancer is the crab. So the symbol for it is supposed to be the crab claws.
Oh, please.
What? What I miss?
Oh, please.
What?
Alright, look at this. Look at this. I'm gonna DM it to you.
Okay, I'm gonna look right now.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna look right now.
You gotta look at this
Oh
trailer.
my god!
Oh goodness! Oh my goodness!
He's hot!
Oh my goodness!
I'm not gonna look because I still gotta get through fucking X and 2.
Okay, give me a moment. I gotta watch
it.
Okay, Hawk, look.
Look at our boy. Look at our boy. Look at this sexy boy. No. I shouldn't say sexy boy. He's a man.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that ain't no boy. That's a man.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it.
That
Just
is
send
a
it.
sexy
Just
man.
Just send it to me.
It's an audience.
It's an audience vote.
10 to 5.
Oh my
He kind
god.
of reminds me.
Holy hell.
He kind of reminds me of Ryan.
Rex has a tinted rip.
It's Ryan, but sexier.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Ryan, to be honest.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna give y'all a kicker. Hold on a sec. Hold on a second. This is gonna be a doozy. Oh my god.
Let's do it!
Dude, I feel like Dude, it's like I'm simping right now. I'm just...
It's like I'm simping.
I don't know if there's like a better way to say it.
Simping works.
Battlefield.
I like that battlefield.
Dude, the ongoing construction is the other way. Oh, you're going to nap. Okay, he's going to sleep. You don't care.
You know what? There should be a battle theme just called Battle Theme, but and the music is just the words Battle Theme, and then
Over and
there could
over.
be there could be a different theme that's like Boss Theme, Boss Theme, no 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 Boss Theme.
This is something I would see Pro ZD do.
Boss him.
And then the victory music is like yeah you won.
I mean, he did actually manage to get King Dragon and Refrigerator Senpai plushes made, I believe. Bro.
Okay,
Holy
you know, I
shit.
wish they would give us the ability to warp back to the origin save points. This is irritating. Oh well.
Okay, I'm gonna post this right now.
What are you gonna post?
You know, as long as we're talking about Xenoblade, I have another complaint. Why in the world did they have to put the Pawn Specters in high-level areas?
Because they want you to have the thrill for adventure? At least that's what I think they're coming up with.
Thank God for motherfucking casual mode. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, guess I'm gonna get some exercise after all.
Yeah, hold on a sec. I'm gonna unplug the Roku for a sec. There's like some things are just taking up my Wi-Fi.
Okay, let's go on.
Oh my god.
They also just announced more Genesis games for the Switch Online expansion. There's
Holy shit.
There's Flicky, Kid Chameleon, Pulseman, and Street Fighter 2 Special Champion Edition.
What, did they just have like a Nintendo Direct today or something?
No, they're just shadow dropping a bunch of things.
Shadow dripping.
I can send followers on missions. Who
This
has the
is-
lowest amount of loyalty?
Oh my god. Oh my god, Shulk.
Everyone's hungry.
Yeah, meanwhile, Shulk just got longer hair.
Long hair, Shulk.
If the shirt has Smash Bros. 6, then this is a sign of something must use. Long hair show.
They look so hot. Rex's grip is evolved. Rex's grip is evolved. Not only that, Shulk looks more gorgeous.
Please stand down. I don't want meaningless bloodshed.
Meaningless bloodshed.
Hawk, I saw what you posted. It might as well.
Really into this, aren't you, Jay?
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
these are really good glow-ups, though.
Is the feasting? The feasting ritual is still on cooldown. What the hell?
You're still on cooldown.
I mean,
Yeah.
sure,
Whenever you do a ritual, the ritual has to be on cooldown. I think it's on cooldown for a few days. In-game days.
I'll be right back real quick. One
Kinda
moment.
sucks, but which means I can't mass feed my well, whatever. Oh, I got fucking shit to clean up.
Like, yo. Okay. Must maintain composure. Anyways, yeah, of course. I'm perfectly enjoying this. I mean, they're my two boys. Just look at them. They've evolved.
Jay, it's okay. You can say you're a simp.
No.
Did you guys really just not quite finish chopping this tree? Are you serious?
What?
One of my followers was chopping at a tree, and then just decided, oh, I'm gonna. Oh, died of old age. Oh no.
Oh no.
One of my followers just fucking up and died.
Rip,
Yeah, okay, I don't want to
What?
speak. Prepare a burial.
ripping spaghetti.
What?
Never forgetty.
In a
Salet-
body pit
It's like
grave.
Saletti spaghetti.
Recién spaghetti, never forgetty.
Soletta spaghetti.
There's spaghetti.
You know what? Someone should make that a food menu when they open like Witch and Mercury themed cafe in Japan.
Also, Raven, I just remembered something about Cold of the Lamb.
Yes.
That game has Twitch integration, which
what?
means that if you were streaming this on that game on Twitch, that means your Twitch followers could be your followers in the game.
Oh yeah.
So it's like it's not really like Twitch plays Cult of the Lamb. It's more like the
There's,
Twitch chat are your followers.
Yeah. Let's go to the Durandal.
There is one game that I looked in it. It has it's like a feature where rather than you choosing like how things turn out, your Twitch followers do. Oh yeah, the thing I was complaining about earlier. There was a tree that was standing, and one of my followers was chopping at it, and then just before they chopped it down completely, they just left it. So they didn't fully finish chopping it down. I was like, dude, come on.
That is dysfunctional. That is dysfunctionalism if I ever heard it.
You had one job, and you didn't finish it.
Your Cult of the Lamb experience is reminding me of Lego Island 2, where the inhabitants of Lego Island are equally as unhinged.
Oh wait, I thought you're talking about Cult of the Lamb. I thought you were talking about something going on Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Bro, I just had a thought just now.
Yes, my followers on Twitter are chopping down trees, and then only bury. Yes, my followers on Twitter are chopping down trees, and not quite finishing chopping down trees, shitting in the ground and vomiting everywhere and dying of old age.
Yeah, that sounds like Twitter.
They're doing
You know what?
They're doing God's
You know what?
work. Yeah,
Uh-uh.
this is what. Yeah, this is a normal day on Twitter. Also, welcome back, Mashishu.
Just wait.
Mash.
Internet being dumb.
I was gonna say, Future Shulk was so hot that Mash's Discord crashed.
Nah, it's just my internet being dumb again.
Self-committed Monado Buster on Discord.
Monato.
Oh my god, I just had a thought just now. Oh my god, oh my god. Guys, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Imagine Sora with Rex's build.
Oh damn it!
Oh dear.
I should have given the freaking skull necklace to the old lady.
What? Yuri, you don't want to see Sora look buff and hot?
I don't want to see
Oh my
Sora.
god, what's wrong
I don't
with you
want to
now?
see Sora in anything. I want him to die in the hole.
Oh no.
Sorry, I don't know what's wrong. I just have it's just like suddenly.
Good news, we're just about done with the town section.
Hey.
Derp.
Yay.
Speaking of derp, our next game is Oblivion!
I hate my internet. There.
Oh no.
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 I haven't played Oblivion in an age, so this will be fun.
Ah.
Anywho, where the fuck is Alan?
Oh my god, I can't. Come on. I want it. No, just Getting these things right where you want them is just so annoying. Come on. There we go.
Don't you just love fixed camera angles? They're so much fun.
Well, it's less that. It's more. Well, I mean, well, I guess in my case, it's less camera angles and that. The thing is on the tiles. You can only put each like thing that you can build takes up a certain amount of tiles, and the tiles aren't
Actually, I
like
think this is a big cutscene.
the tiles aren't like they're sort of in
David!
grid, but they're
Okay,
also
integrate
diagonal.
cutscene integration.
End of
Got it.
legend.
You're saying
Also,
it's
look at this
impossible to
dude's
open the door
haircut.
to Lost Jerusalem.
Open the door. It's
Wait,
doubtful
why does he look? Why does he look like? An early? Why does he look like Jack Horner?
emulators were mere supplements.
Like fused with like Nero from
Because of you, we've
The
lost
Matrix.
a valuable asset. I've done
Oh
what I can
shit! I
with
need
what
to.
we have, but it's not going to make much difference. Even Mizrahi couldn't pull this off without the original.
Hey, from a follow. No, I'm not gonna let you eat
have
another
you
follower.
finally come to
Oh god, my
acknowledge
morale
that
is at an
lunatic's
all-time
work?
low.
I'm just being objective.
Raven?
No one in the
What?
universe is as knowledgeable
I'm sorry.
in this field as he was.
We can't keep our commander waiting any longer. We'll proceed with Plan 401.
Plan.
Plan
Can't you just call it Plan B?
That seems a bit extreme to me. The 100 series that Helmer's protege is babysitting, not only does it contain the entire record of Mizrahi's research, but the
Also,
access code for
if you like
the UMN
suspending
transfer
disbelief
column
for
in the sealed area of Old Milsha also resides in it. Treated
if you like
Well, as long
suspending,
as it's relevant to the cutscene.
I'm well aware of the
if you
importance of
if you
Milsha
suspend your
and the Y
disbelief
data.
for a second,
That's why I'm using
the dude with the pink hair kind of sounds like a Markiplier.
His eyes share the same look as Mizrahi's.
the same as yours.
Well, I'll be waiting for the good news.
Like, doesn't he kind of sound like Markiplier?
Pellegrini,
I don't see it
secure
or hear
a
it.
channel to our commander.
Hello,
To
hello
report
guys.
this
My name is
and
Markiplier.
discuss our plans for manipulating the committee.
We need to find a proper Wii U emulator.
Look, there's the Wii U.
Meanwhile, back with
I
Albedo.
see.
This
So what do you
fucker.
want me to do?
The situation is proceeding as planned. Don't interfere with it for now. Of course. I can't imagine the second Miltian government and the Kukai Foundation will simply hand it over. If the situation warrants, we may have to use the Song of Nephilim.
Now this is a surprise. I thought you hated it with a passion.
I'm just saying even your toys have their uses.
Then why don't you join me? We can enjoy the show together.
Thanks, I'll pass. I don't share your perverse taste in hobbies.
I don't like your
Yeah,
new
right,
music.
you gutless bastard.
I love how he's like, oh yeah, you gutless bastard.
A monster born of life recycling. There are plenty
what?
of mentally unstable life recycling variants out there. Just as Cherenkov was one of them. If he starts getting impatient and moves on his own...
You needn't worry about that. Time means nothing to him. The only thing that interests him is that Realian.
Are you really going to use the Song of Nephilim?
Pellegrini, have you ever heard it? That song draws everything unto madness.
Ah, the song
So
of
it's Baby
Nephilim.
Shark, huh?
I remember when I first heard it at the Y Swing concert.
Wait, what was going on in that cutscene?
I was talking about how
Albedo
the song.
was
Yeah, Albedo.
Albedo was preparing to do sus shit. Meanwhile,
Albedo,
back at the penis dome.
Albedo is
What?
slowly starting his transition to Susbedo.
Time for maintenance.
Milsha, I never thought I'd come back under these situations.
Chief, is something wrong?
Huh? Oh no, it's nothing.
They're not.
You know what?
What the
Shion's new
hell?
nickname is gonna be It's Nothing, because that's pretty much
How's
what
that,
she is.
Cosmos?
Nothing.
What about
Fine.
nada?
There are no
Zilch.
problems. Please continue.
But do you
Just
need to be
no.
cleaned?
And once again, it's nothing.
Poor Alan.
How do you
Yes,
how
to
do you
put up with
clean Pada, how do you clean nothing?
I don't know.
It's something.
I know how you clean nothing. You just grab a sponge, lather it in soap, and then you just throw it. There, you clean nothing.
You just eat a sponge.
But how do you hit
We will
nothing?
soon be entering the
That's the
Miltian
joke.
star
It
system.
hits
That's
nothing.
how do you hit
We will be
nothing.
entering orbit at
But it
1400
hits
hours
something,
local
the
time.
floor, from the wall, probably.
Second Miltia Spaceport Flight Control. Transmitting flight plan. Requesting permission to dock.
There's
Hey,
Momo
Momo.
Morger.
Yes? What is it?
We'll be going our separate ways once we get to second mission, right?
Yes?
I don't know if Realians believe in carrying charms or not, but... Here, take this. It's for luck.
Is that a bullet? It is a bullet.
So pretty.
It's the bullet of fate.
It's a bullet from a long time ago. Look. It's got a good luck phrase on it. Sayonara, baby.
That's not a good luck phrase.
They couldn't get a Salamista, baby.
That was probably Dante.
If it comes with a gun. Oh, okay.
Oh.
He just happens to have a fucking chain. He's not bad for... Huh?
Huh?
Oh, okay, I see this. He's crafting.
Yeah, he's crafting.
Wait, what the fuck?
There we go.
I forgot he could
try it on.
Do that.
Well, he was just using his crafting grid.
You can do things like that too?
The bullet pen.
It kind of tires me out a bit, though.
666.
Confirmed.
Or is it
Junior's-
999?
Junior's father is the Terminator. That's where the Sayonara baby comes from, I think.
Are they escorting us in this time? Blocking the way? This is no welcome.
You are under arrest.
There you go.
Good luck your charm is.
Torpedo detonation in immediate vicinity. We're being surrounded by a fleet of Federation vessels.
Federation Parliament Building.
Meanwhile, back in
As
course,
you can see from this video, the Kukai Foundation has engaged in what is clearly an act of aggression against the 117th Marine Division. From the events that followed, we can only come to the conclusion that this was an act of rebellion orchestrated by the Foundation's creators, the Second Miltian government. In light of these troubling events, we hereby enter a motion for the following. Per Article 104, an emergency suspension of the vested rights of Second Miltia's autonomous government.
I'd like to add that the 422nd Fleet from Gedalia has been dispatched to the scene in order to surround and contain both the Kukai Foundation and Second Miltia.
Hold on there. Won't that constitute an unauthorized use of force?
The deployment is in accordance with the Federation Emergency Powers Act. It is fully within our powers.
I would think that the Kukai Foundation possessing that level of weaponry is a far greater problem in and of itself.
Perhaps they were heroes during the conflict, or whatever in the past. But the current situation is a result of letting them have their way for so long. The Zohar belong to the entire Federation. Why should Second Miltia have sole control? The decision to turn the artifacts of old Miltia over to an impartial third party was decided by vote 14 years ago.
We're talking about the dangers of it being monopolized by a corporation.
The Kukai Foundation was converted after the completion of the post-war cleanup and their own disarmament. Since taking on their current name and converting to a business, their primary source of income has become entertainment and tourism. How could they possibly have a vested interest in the Zohar?
You call that disarmed?
It's just enough for self-defense. Think back to the reason the organization was formed. Not only that, we can't ignore their recent achievements against the Gnosis.
Can we be certain these accusations aren't merely jealousy on the part of a state that didn't receive post-war government handouts?
How dare you!
I've heard rumors that Miltia was secretly involved not only with the current planetary
Hey, it's our current politics!
also with other recent developments, including the anti-Gnosis Zohar project.
I'd like to hear the contact subcommittee's thoughts on all this. Dr. Mizrahi?
We moved the 100 series Realian to 2nd Miltia in accordance with the original plan. We're following the protocols.
But I wonder... Have you forgotten that it was Miltia that produced the lunatic that summoned the Gnosis and tried to destroy the Federation?
I sympathize with your desire to defend your late husband, but perhaps you are too deeply
Oh, I can't tell why anybody would want to destroy these apps.
Order! Order! We've just patched in with Representative Helmer. I'd like to hear about the situation from the 2nd Miltian government. Well, Representative Helmer?
Hello there.
In accordance with Federation
Does he not say anything?
Foundation under arrest for the suspicion of violating Article
No.
798, Chapter 37, Collection and Concealment of Defense Information, and Article 2153, Chapter 105, Acts of Aggression against Federation vessels, and hereby revoke all rights previously granted. Shut down your engines and relinquish your weapons immediately.
Acts of aggression against Federation
I don't understand
vessels?
any of this. They're speaking too fast.
Allow the Kukai Foundation to dock the Durandal. We will issue a state of emergency notice under Article 2384, Chapter 115, Part 18, Conspiracy to aid insurrection.
It looks like they think the Durandal conspired with the Miltian government in an attack on the Federation fleet.
Huh? What Federation fleet? Hey, check out the network news on the sub-monitor! You're not gonna believe this!
On the morning of the 21st, it appears that the 177th Marine Division flagship Woglinde of the Galaxy Federation's Tessadora Division came under attack by a heavily armed ship belonging to the Kukai Foundation.
They doctored the footage.
I thought the Gnosis attack had been reported already.
The company has been identified as operating in conjunction with the 2nd Miltian government, and considerations for the possibility of treason have forced the Federation Parliament to
They
dispatch...
did a good job doctoring that video. But how did they synchronize the battle coordinates as well?
Damn! That's from when we fought the UTIC organization.
The YouTube
Bastards were recording it.
The YouTube?
I see. That would explain how the absolute coordinates match. I guess that's their indisputable proof. Even I'm starting to think that we did it.
Considering the situation, you don't sound very worried.
In any event, this is confirmation that the remnants of the UTIC organization have infiltrated both the Federation government and the military.
Which means their next target is...
This is such a blatant lie, it's ludicrous. As survivors, if we testify...
They'll just
They're not
claim
gonna
you
believe
survived
you.
because you were in on the conspiracy.
This is insane! Do you think this is why
Well,
headquarters
yes,
hasn't communicated
one of the
with us?
fundamentals of a conspiracy theory is that anybody that tells you it's bullshit is in on it.
Conspiracy Theory 101.
No, it's just that's one of the most important fundamental things a conspiracy theorist has to convince themselves of, because then they have the ability to just deny any evidence that doesn't agree with what they've already decided.
I am Captain Lapis Roman of the Galaxy Federation Special Ops Command Headquarters, Intelligence Bureau. I hereby place the ship under custody of the Galaxy Federation.
Good. They've been bamboozled.
I understand you're from the Woglinde. take you
We've
in
been
as
tricked, we've been
witnesses.
backstabbed, and we've
All
been quite
Vector
possibly...
property will
was
be
really
temporarily
bammy.
confiscated as evidence.
Cosmos.
Here's the 100 series Realian under warrant.
Hey, don't hurt her! Ugh.
Damn.
Detain them in a single room and watch them carefully.
All of them?
Splitting them up will only
All
serve
of
to
them?
underman our guard posts. Investigate as much of the ship as possible.
I don't know, you
before
have
we
a lot
rendezvous
of
the
men
others.
here.
Yes, ma'am.
Guinan
You're
Kukai,
pointing
you
a
are
gun
hereby
at a
under
child.
arrest for suspicion of treason against the Galaxy Federation. Come with me.
As you wish.
Oh boy. Well, shit just went from 1 to 100.
It's
Like,
all orchestrated
one
too
minute
well.
we were at the beach, and the next minute everyone's
Fleet
arrested.
deployment came too quickly.
What was going on?
They must have been prepared to ensure that
Everyone got
Momo would return to
arrested.
them, regardless
First
of
the
what
beach
happened.
episode, now the prison break
Or
card.
perhaps ensnaring second Milsha
Yeah,
was
they-
part of their
Beach,
plan
prison
from
break.
the very beginning.
Prison break.
Yeah, basically
As a neutral territory,
uh,
Second Militia was
how do you
invested with
say
a whole
it?
bunch of rights
I
and
think
legal
Pat, I can
privileges after
describe
the
it
Miltian
better.
conflict. There are a whole lot of folks who still have problems
It's like I
with
think
that.
they accused them
Even
for
outside of the
being
UTIC
in that
organization.
battle with the team that sided
The
with
asteroid where Momo was imprisoned.
the militia
wondered where
government.
the
I don't know,
information
man.
about
I'm
that
kind of
place
lost
came
on this
from.
one.
Now it seems like it was all part of the plan from the very beginning.
Do you mean from when Mommy sent you to rescue me?
You don't think there are UTIC members within the subcommittee
Oh,
itself?
just wait. The story gets more
It's not
fucked.
inconceivable. Perhaps it was the very person who arranged for Momo's rescue, Dr. Yuri Mizrahi herself.
No! Mommy would never do something like that.
Alan,
Sorry.
Enemies have a chance to drop a fish. That's good.
Shut up, Shion.
Shut up, Shion.
He's probably right.
No, she's not in on it, but she does have her own role in this.
The plot thickens
Well,
even
fair enough,
more.
but Shion just wants to deny anything and everything, no matter,
Open it.
you know, what evidence she's given for it. So
Wait. Oh, they're escaping.
Wait. Wait, really?
his codec is ringing.
Helmer?
Sorry to keep you waiting, Guinan. I'm in a somewhat difficult position myself at the moment, but I'm doing what I can with the Federation Parliament. Now, the woman beside you is Captain Lapis Roman. Several years ago, I sent her to infiltrate the military in order to keep tabs on the UTIC members within it. She is one of my most trusted subordinates.
Always prepared, aren't you?
Caution is something that comes naturally with age. Captain Roman will investigate the Durandal's records before someone modifies them. Please assist her.
The phone isn't even near. It isn't even near his
I'll
ear.
give her the Durandal's master key.
sir,
It's in his cheek.
there's an EPR comm from the CEO of Vector.
Vector? All right, I'll take it. If you'll excuse me,
Vector.
I'll let you know if there are any developments.
Busy as always.
Not half as much as you.
It's good to see
I know what you're doing.
Likewise, Mr. Wilhelm. We haven't spoken since you resigned as Executive Committee Director.
I'm well aware of the situation. Allow me to make a recommendation to the Parliament as well.
Mr. Wilhelm, you're too kind.
Actually,
Oh,
my
really? You're too
concerns have
kind.
even prompted me to dispatch the Damarung, which is currently underway to the Milshan system.
Your concerns?
This incident, surely you've realized by now that...
There's no question of the UTIC organization's involvement in it.
Exactly. Given that, it can only mean they're after one thing.
Exactly.
The original Zohar in stasis on Milsha, and...
Udu.
Udu?
Ooh woo.
Ooh.
I believe our firm's Cosmos and its related staff are currently in your care.
I apologize, Mr. Wilhelm. I'm Foundation and the Second Miltian government is...
Ah, of course. Then please pass a message on to Guinan for me. Surely that would be acceptable.
That much I can do.
Tell him that we'll lend him Cosmos for a while, and he can use her as he sees fit. We still have time before the Zohar project commences, and in the worst-case scenario, she'll definitely be of use. We'll have the second R&D division and the tactical sim lab provide support.
Are you sure? Isn't that top secret?
It's a calculated risk. From our point of view, the more real-world data we get, the better.
All right. I'll convey your message to Master Guinan.
Thank you. Good day, then.
Shit.
The cutscene is still going.
Yep.
Voodoo.
Yes.
Woo.
Ooh.
The preliminary inquiry shall now begin. I am an agent working for Representative Helmer of the 2nd Miltian Parliament. He's also with us. We can go into detail later, but for now I'll just debrief you on the current situation. You are presently under the custody of the Federation government and the military. I'll be honest with you. The way things are now, within a few hours, she'll be turned over to anti-Miltian forces. Specifically, the UTIC organization. Soon after, the 2nd Miltian government will be stripped of all its authority. At this moment, Representative Helmer is working with the leaders of the Miltian Parliament to buy us additional time. However, our opponent's skillful manipulation requires us to find concrete proof of your innocence.
But how?
That's the question. We need something that would give conclusive evidence of your innocence.
Conclusive evidence? What about the Woglinde's black box?
We've already recovered that. Unfortunately, sometime after the final gate out, it was modified to be exactly the same as the video recording down to the time access.
Not to mention, I shot up the database on that UTIC battleship.
What about the Durandal's database? A record of the battle against the UTIC should still be there. Can't we use that to prove
What
our
about
innocence?
Cosmos?
Is that a standard
about
database?
Cosmos?
Where is Cosmos in all of this?
She's under maintenance.
Is that a problem?
Okay, she's having she's having WinRAR installed in her. Got it.
Yeah, but she was on maintenance
WinRAR?
for...
How about 7-zip instead?
If we had something that even the owner couldn't change, say a system with a AAA class encryption, then maybe.
What? AAA?
AAA?
With that kind of protection just lying around?
AAA batteries.
Like that.
AAA gaming. Next gonna say quadruple gaming will be made in the future.
Ultra gaming.
Wait, what?
Oh no.
Oh, Cosmos.
They're gonna put all of the microtransactions in our games.
Yes. Cosmos database has a recording of the battle against the Gnosis on board the Woglinde. If we enter that as evidence...
Yeah, but in order to copy the record, we need the keys from both the Federation government and headquarters.
By diving into the Encephalon and experiencing the record ourselves, we can make a copy through the connection gear.
But that's impossible without the dive equipment.
How about the service module simple dive unit?
You've got to be kidding. Besides, that's a violation of protocol.
We don't have any other choice, do we? Oh, I am so sick and tired of protocol.
Oh, shut up.
The real question is, how do we get to Cosmos?
Oh shit. Hold on.
That'll open any locked doors you come across. I'll just say that we were careless. But to make it look legitimate, you'll need to knock me out.
You sure?
Otherwise, no one would believe it, right?
He's gonna do it.
Do it.
You have a point.
Go easy on me, okay?
Punch.
Thanks. You're pretty cool.
Back on punch.
Battle time.
I guess there's no choice but to fight.
Oh, hi, Chaos.
Leave this to me.
Oh, what if the cutscene was so long my controller turned off?
That happens.
Don't you love when
That happens,
JRPGs
happens.
do that?
Luckily, our chaos is broken as frick, so...
Is everyone okay?
Where is everyone?
Under arrest.
Oh my goodness, this is Sonic Adventure 2 now. Where we break Sonic out of jail.
Breaking Sonic.
Break Sonic.
Excuse me.
Wow, you sneeze sounded like a door opening.
What?
Now we have all our equipment.
Your equipment.
They don't allow us to replace yet.
Wouldn't it be great to have Cosmos leveled up once we get her? That'd be so cool.
What? Once you get her?
What?
Like, if she's, like, leveled up a bit.
Oh, okay. I couldn't hear you. It came across as bubbled up, and I was like...
Bubbled up? Yeah, that's what happens when you clean her.
Well, she is getting cleaned, after all.
Guess I'm gonna get some exercise after all.
She unslapped me.
She unslapped.
I'm not going out to bark. Yeah.
Alright, let's call it a day.
I love how it's like, oh, let's call it a day, even though we haven't done shit yet.
And then he just stares blankly into space.
Got him.
So...
Aside from Cosmos, do you think any other characters in this game ever made a reappearance in a future Xenoblade game?
This is good
now, then.
Oh,
they just
not.
Like imagine this. They just announced like a new party member for you to download, and that new party member is Shion herself.
Oh no.
Also, what? Why the hell is Cosmos hitting Xeno? Like,
I think if Xenoblade had a had DLC where you could have Shion as a playable character, I would just skip that one.
I love how they're like, hyper grenade! What does it do? It's hyper!
It's hyper.
So
Like America, sell.
So you know the song that goes, "Can we get much higher?"
Yeah.
We found out.
Much higher.
We found out that that song was sung by Kanye West of all people.
No, definitely not.
Are you sure?
I don't know who sings it, but it's not him.
Well, keep in mind, this is the same raccoon who thought apparently Hitler invented Poland.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought happened.
Thought Hitler invented what?
Bruh.
I don't know. I don't know. Like the very thought of like just somebody just doing nothing on their couch all day and then just going, "Aha! I'll invent a country." I don't know. That idea just amuses me.
Silly raccoon, tricks or forgets.
Ooh, scary. They hate soldiers with guns.
No.
Very scary.
Also, to be honest,
care about Elden Ring
if any characters from this series had to come back in the future, it definitely had to be Cosmos.
What Cosmos did was
Cosmos
Cosmos was featured in Xenoblade 2's expansion. And she also appeared on Project Cross Zone 2. I still remember when people thought that Cosmos would be the next Smash DLC.
Oh no. Well, at least that would mean that Shion would be a spirit, so that would mean that we will be able to kick her ass.
You go on the victory screen, and her victory quote is, "Shion, I need to be clean."
Somehow that wouldn't surprise me.
I just realized I got my mic muted for like the past 5 minutes.
Jay.
Raven, you gotta help me. My dumb mind keeps forgetting I muted myself. I know you can. I know what you can help me. All you need to do is send me your Skittles.
Oh my god.
If you can send your Skittles at 1-800-JJ, you can save a shark's life from forgetting that he had his mic muted in the first place.
Oh my god, that's funny. 1-800-JJ.
That's not even enough numbers for a phone number.
I don't care. Though you must donate to a good cause, Raven. Do it. But for my mind keeps forgetting I was here in the first place.
Damn it.
So anyways, the question I was asking before that Bud didn't hear me. There was Cosmos isn't actually an expansion character. She was in the base game, but she was just one of the rarest blades you can get in the game.
Oh.
Like she had like 0.1% odds to get her.
Yeah.
Not only that, she and her there was Cosmos and there was another character from that series. I think her name is Telos.
Revealed by ancient powers.
Yeah, she's in 3.
Oh, okay.
It'll be a bit to get her.
Oh, it's a fidget spinner.
That's just a top.
Oh my god, you're bringing ancient history with fidget spinners.
May all your souls rest in peace.
Key parts.
A pile of pumpkins.
I don't know why, but when you said that, my brain was like, when you pumpkin, pumpkity, pumpkity, punk.
I swear your brain is always going when you something or other.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like you have an earworm of a song you just made up.
How did this happen?
How did this happen? How did this happen? How did this happen?
I should have seen this coming.
Get out of my way,
Fuck them. This
Did that chest open and I only got spiders? I don't want spiders. I want money.
You can pay in spiders.
Money.
I can't
They
buy
know
shit.
you very. They know you very well, Raven.
Oh, she's got a Beyblade.
Why don't you
Yeah,
sell
we get special weapons for collecting the robot parts, and we get a really powerful summon at the end for getting
What?
them all.
No, so we put right now.
No, everyone's not okay. You just turned 3 people into goo.
I just turned 3 people into goo. Whoa. That's a powerful one. Okay.
She better hope no one's recording this, otherwise they're gonna use the top to implicate her in terrorism or something.
Well, this
You actually make up a very good point. This would be a contradiction, wouldn't it?
Contradiction. Alright, back me up a bit.
Like, okay, like, so they're trying to, like, prove their innocence, right?
Yeah.
And they're out there just
They're
slaughtering a
resisting
bunch
arrest,
of...
basically.
Yeah.
Like that.
Come on.
Please, let us prove our innocence. Allow us to kill these men.
Oh,
when you put it like that, it just sounds stupid.
You see where I'm coming from, then?
Then again, it is Xion.
I want the stone.
Xion's brain needs to be clean.
I think we're about like 2/3 of the way.
Xion's brain needs to be clean. In order for Xion's brain to be clean, she has to have one in the first place.
Yeah, I think we're about 2/3 through this game.
Really?
Yay.
Yeah, there's
Wait,
not
really?
that many dungeons left. There's 1, there's 2, 3.
Wait, we're almost done with
4.
this one?
Yeah, we've got 4 dungeons left, and there are no more town points.
Wow. I didn't think we'd get through this game much quicker than we expected. I thought this was gonna be a long ride.
I mean, if you take the entire
trust
series
me.
into account.
Oh, trust me, it still is. We're just almost done with it.
Well, to be fair, Jay, if this was like YouTube back in 2007, when remember when YouTube videos had like a limit of how many minutes
Yeah.
to record?
Yeah, I
Or was it
remember.
15?
Yeah. So
I remember.
So if this was like in 2007, then this definitely would have been the longest playthrough. Because of how many parts you would have to like... Yeah.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Thanks to modern technology, this will be over in a cinch.
I wouldn't say in the same, but it will be over fairly quick.
Yeah.
All thanks to the birth of VTubers.
Thanks,
Hell
VTuber.
yeah.
You rock. You're the best.
Without you, we would never see Shion slap a security guard to death.
Yeah, but I want that image burned into your memory. I want you to remember it for all the wrong reasons.
This is gonna be fun.
This is gonna be fun.
Probably not.
I'm just imagining Junior's voice as Chucky Finster's voice.
Chucky Winsters.
Hey, you don't like this, tell me. Why do you give me a Tommy gun, tell me? So we can kill him, Chucky. Okay, Tommy.
I don't know, this whole sequence, like, just kind of reminds me about one video of Sonic where he lists all the crimes he did while resisting Quebec.
Oh, come on. Sonic was just doing a little bit of trolling.
Yeah.
Sayonara, baby.
At least he didn't punch
Sayonara,
illegally.
baby.
Cuidado las manos. Things that you understand
See,
fully.
kids, this kid is cool because he's making Terminator 2 references.
Oh my god.
Terminator 2? What?
I think that's where the line comes from, Sayonara,
No,
baby.
it was in Spanish. Hasta la vista, not sayonara.
Well, I know there's Sayonara, baby,
Well,
but I thought
no,
that it was
hasta la
also
vista,
said that
baby.
line.
Let's all.
It's like when I looked up Sayonara, baby.
Hasta vista,
Yeah. It's like when I looked up
Large lad.
Sayonara Baby on Google, like two things popped up. Sayonara Baby the song and Sayonara Baby, but it's an image of the Terminator.
Well, that's not what he said.
Somebody must have been going through a Mandela effect then.
It was hasta la vista.
I mean, I know he said Hasta la Vista Baby. I know his iconic line, but I saw he said Sayonara Baby as like another.
Yeah, Mandela
No,
effect.
it's absolutely hasta la vista.
Right.
Oh wait, so
exactly.
he
Mandela
only says Hasta la Vista Baby.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the iconic one.
Yeah,
I had to
yeah.
live through it.
Yes.
It was
Oh, wow.
repeated
Get
constantly
aggro.
every 5 minutes for years. I guarantee you it was not Japanese.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Oh, yes. Like I said, I had to live through it.
Imagine how it would sound like in Japanese. Hasta la vista, baby.
Today's a Friday in California.
I'm gonna say
Today,
Right.
today is Friday in California.
Huh?
Bah, 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 bah.
My favorite thing about that is the fact that it doesn't make sense if you don't know the context.
Yeah.
I feel like half the stuff that we talk about doesn't make sense if you don't know the context.
Yes, it's
Welcome
like the one,
welcome to Injo.
like the wonton.
Yeah. What? Excuse me. What the heck is a wonton?
You don't know what a wonton is?
The name sounds familiar, but I don't know what it is.
You don't know what it is? You
They're,
don't
they're
know what
like
it is?
Wonton.
Yeah,
It's not-
wontons are like these third-dimensional crunchy pyramids.
Crunchy pyramids.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, let me show you.
Not exactly pyramids, but not exactly pyramids, but your case there. Please load.
Ugh.
That.
Let's interact. Let's check. Okay, so you're almost there. Let's set a day less, and you'll come back.
Wait, no. Oh, wait, no. I was thinking of rangoons, not wontons.
I thought wontons were like a kind of dumpling.
Kind of.
It seems everyone here is thinking of something different.
Hold on. I know there's a character in Secret Squirrel called Wonton.
You were talking about the
They
food.
pun on the word wonton and the fact that he's
Yeah.
a big ass panda.
Yeah, we were thinking of wonton the food.
Yeah, it's a type of Chinese dumpling, actually, not Japanese. Commonly found across regional styles of Chinese cuisine. It's also WONTON, but it's also spelt with A's instead of the O's.
When you said that, I can just
It's made of
imagine.
flour, egg, and water.
When you said that, all I can imagine is the way a New Yorker would say it. Like, hey, have some wonton.
Yeah.
Have some wonton.
Got some wontons in here.
It's dough made from. The skins are made from the skins, quote unquote, are made from thin sheets of dough that are made from flour, egg, and eggs and water. I don't know about the filling. It doesn't say anything with filling. I guess the filling just varies. Ground pork. Getting ground pork here, but there's also I found something about beef. So.
Do you really think this is a good idea?
That guy, that southern guy being like, don't forget the wontons, will be living in my head rent-free for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Let's not forget about the spicy beef.
Ah, finally.
Who likes spicy food?
Not me.
I like certain spicy foods. Not all, though.
Panda, were you here when I was talking about how I ate a whole garlic clove one time?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, good.
Garlic quill.
Clove.
Oh, garlic quill. My bad.
Garlic quill.
I can't. Ah,
are you
garlic
or
quill.
something?
I don't know. My mind just can't think alright. I can't think. I can't write. The only thing I'm thinking about is Twinkies.
Are you thinking about Daddy Rex and Daddy Shulk?
Shut up. Shut it. All I'm thinking about is a single piece of Twinkie. That's all in my mind right now.
Or are you thinking of 1-800-JJ?
1-800?
Call 1-800-JJ right now and you donate a Twinkie. Please, I pray for them. Even though I haven't ate Twinkies in like 6 years.
Would you like a Shrek Twinkie?
No.
Oh, God,
no. God, no. I don't even want Shrek. I don't even want Shrek Easy Squirts.
I want that. I want to try that purple ketchup.
I've had it. It's eh.
I mean, it's like, okay, here's the thing. It's like, as far as I know, correct me if I'm wrong, But but don't easy scores have like food coloring and that's it? It just tastes like regular ketchup.
Like even
It's
if it tastes
more or
like
less just thicker ketchup that has. It's one of those thicker ketchup that's just like purple coloring.
even if it
Yeah,
tastes like
exactly.
normal ketchup, even if it tastes normally, it just looks wrong.
Magic weapons.
That cutscene felt pointless.
Ooh, what's this?
Really was.
Faithful.
Jesus, didn't we play Strangers of Paradise on
Yeah.
Sunday? Why are the useless cutscenes slipping from that game as well?
Because,
Well, you do
because this
have to
game,
admit, today was fairly somewhat action-packed.
because this game is the predecessor
Yeah.
is the predecessor to pointless cutscenes.
At least they're doing something.
Are you kidding me? Pointless cutscenes were a JRPG fucking staple back then.
I'm just imagining now a cutscene where main protagonist goes to a market, greets the merchant, buys an apple, pays, says their goodbyes, and then leaves.
Like I said, I gotta play Dot Hack, the original Dot Hack for you guys, so I can show you how much of a slog it was. We're not gonna play for all of the games because I don't hate myself that much, but I can at least show you how horrible it was.
I tried getting to the first dot attack, but then I got stuck at one part.
Tengo manzanas por gratis. ¿Quieres comprar una manzana? ¿Por qué tengo que comprar uno?
¿Manzana?
¿Por qué tengo que
¿Manzana
comprar una
gratis?
manzana? Sí, tienes que comprar manzana gratis.
No quiero manzana.
Gratis
Manzana
nuts.
gratis. I don't know. Las mujeres se me pueden escapar.
Error!
Oh, that's right. We forgot Sherry doesn't have her Spanish translator module installed.
Error!
¿Cuál se instala?
Parece que el Shushu tiene un error. Tenemos que arreglarla.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! I just went full cheesy Latino mode.
Spanish shoe.
Okay, time to introduce our next dungeon.
The Mind of Cosmos.
How'd you guess?
I mean, isn't this the whole point of why we're doing this?
Yeah, I mean they said that you know we were going to be diving into her brain in order to exfiltrate the data.
Handle back up for me, all right?
Xenosaga Cosmos Inside
No.
Story.
Roger.
Shouldn't some of us stay behind just in case the police try to come in?
Him.
He can't do anything.
Don't worry. I'll back you up no matter what happens.
And there's Shion going like, okay, fucker.
Ready? Cosmos?
Wait, what happened
No.
What
I'm still sleeping. Don't wake me up. 5 more minutes.
What happened to the
Shouldn't some of us be standing guard?
What the?
Let's go on.
So.
Here we are.
Like you?
No, not the followers, the spider.
Oh no, she's having a traumatizing flashback.
Thunderbolt is lightning, very, very frightening.
The face.
Hey, it's that same area we saw fucking Ziggy in when he had his only fucking story.
No, Shion is in Silent Hill.
Hey, It's young Qian! Kill her before she grows up!
No. We can teach her how to be less boring.
It's sad. Everyone thinks I'm weird.
Daddy?
Alright, Xion. Let's go.
Her dad looks
We're not
plain.
going to see Mom?
No. Not today.
He kind of reminds me of
We'll visit her
Mr. Rogers.
tomorrow, okay?
Mr. Rogers?
I mean, if you make his sweater red, then he definitely looks the part.
I think anyone in a red sweater, any older looking person in a red sweater would look like Mr. Rogers. In a way.
You cannot go.
At that point, it's less the person themselves and more just the outfit they're wearing.
I see.
Hello there.
Hello.
That's right. This was the last day you spent together with your father.
Who the hell are you?
I've been waiting a long time for you. We have much to talk about.
Lumberyard, okay.
Ow.
So what happened to the first one I had?
There it is.
Is it the powers that be?
What you're listening to right... Well, no, maybe I shouldn't spoil it. Hannah,
You just did. You just did spoil it, but I won't say anything more.
Oh my god, this isn't the first.
Oh, screw it! This is the Song of Nephilim!
I just said it a bit ago!
Yeah, this is the Song of Nephilim.
Okay, I need...
Derp.
I don't know, but I've been derped. Derp.
Help me with my derp. Derp up.
Can't be. Junior? No doubt about it. They're URTV.
I see. It would
I
appear
don't.
that this is more than just a hallucination. What is this place? Do you recognize it? Junior?
What?
I'm asking you if you recognize this place.
Yeah, I do. If this isn't an illusion, and my memory's correct, this is Milsha from 14 years ago.
Where are you going?
I wonder what's troubling him. It looks as though he's trying to chase after those people.
I'm sure he has his reasons. Nonetheless, we don't know what's going on, and we can't let him go off alone.
Well, you just did.
What is this, Castle Oblivion now?
You've been waiting? For us?
No, for you.
Chaos. Alan.
Chief, where are we?
We aren't the only strangers in paradise, but we still must kill chaos.
I am Nephilim. That's what I have been called. Ever since I existed in this form.
The point of
It keeps going.
Now we're here.
It's done. So, this is our next dungeon inside Cosmos' mind. Unfortunately, we don't have time to go through the whole thing, so we'll save here. But in the meantime, what did we learn?
Cosmos'
Seal
mind
the
is
faith in lightning.
grimy.
I
No wonder she
learned
wants to be
that-
cleaned all the time.
I learned that you should call 1-800-JJ so we can clean out your brain.
Oh my god.
Again.
We can
I
also
learned that
clean
my
your
followers in
cosmos.
Cult of the Lamb are not that bright.
I learned that
I
this game
mean,
was inspiration for Strangers of Paradise. Both of them have the same quality of protagonist.
I learned that I'm dumb as fuck.
oh my
And I
god.
learned-
I just
and
came
I-
up with the cursed mind.
I learned that pointless cutscenes are a JRPG staple. Anyway, so
Indeed.
next time we will be playing Oblivion on Thursday. But until then, I'll see you all later.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Goodbye. I'll see
Bye.
you all
Bye.
there. You'll see you all there.